So this week I figured that I would talk about love for all the lovers because it's Valentine on the weekend. So, or actually next week. But I'm going to talk about love just because, and that's why I'm wearing red. So, um, since we've gone through talking about silence and surrender and trust, it just seemed like love is um, we need to look at it again, the definition, what it is and what it isn't, and uh, just kind of revisit that. So, in looking at love, like what is love, if we look at the um, common modern day definition, went through a lot of dictionary definitions, and it's basically an intense feeling of deep affection, the feeling of liking another adult very much, which is kind of weird because I don't know what the kids are supposed to do, and a strong positive emotion toward another. And then they go right into a deep feeling of sexual desire. So I was feeling like the two don't always go together when it comes to love, right? And um, it is an intense feeling of deep, constant affection and the recognition of attractive qualities in a person or something and our concern for their welfare. But it's more than that. It's it's the core and the baseline of all creation. It comes before the um, eros, right? It comes before the human connection to love. Love is the source of life. It is the fabric of our existence. It's what we are woven out of. It is unconditional. It doesn't have ulterior motives. It has no limitations. It is devoid of ego and ego expression. It is not transactional. Love is, and everything was born out of love. Um, that's the energy of the universe. It's the pure vibration of life, is love. So, in looking at love and backing away from this holiday about it, but getting back to the real um, heart and soul of love, love is life and light. Love is creation itself. And it is the pure vibration of life, and it's the resonance of who we are, and the magnetic resonance of our life force, of our heartbeat, is the strongest energy field in the entire body. It trumps the brain. It is stronger energy than the mind, and it can be measured up to 8 feet away, all around us. And it was the 3 feet, but now they have more sensitive um, measuring tools. But the beating magnetic resonance of our heart, um, it carries in it our vibrational and emotional footprint, and that is what is pumping out all around us. And we don't unless we somebody tells us, when we meet somebody or we're around somebody, there's a lot of vibrational information that is changing hands. We're learning what is going on with the person based on their resonance. Our resonance is reading that, right? But we depend a lot on uh, our interpretations of the mind and our thoughts of the mind. So pure unconditional love and light, um, that magical creation of our life force is love. It comes from love. It's within us. It's all around us. We came with it, and it contains within that love vibration that we're woven and formed out of into this beautiful life that we have right now, contains the desires of our soul, the desires of our soul's fulfillment in this journey on earth. And it is a steady glow. You think of it as a steady glow within our life force that is guiding us and prompting us into the moments of remembrance that we are this beautiful, divine love energy, right? And as humans, we take this energy and we step it into our five senses and into our human existence. And we're like, oh, it's an intense, feeling of deep constant affection for someone else. It's flowers and dinners um and resonating with somebody, being attracted to somebody, and um all of that. And that is the emotional aspect of love does contain romance and sex and deep connection, but it isn't unconditional. And it is very conditional, because we come into the relationship or into a union with somebody um, on our path and they're on their path, and we're evolving. So we have conditioned expectations, and we have concepts and ideas about what sharing our life with somebody, or sharing a dinner with somebody, or a friendship or something, what it is all supposed to mean, and what we want to get out of it, right? And what we want to get into it. But it, in its purest sense, it is unconditional. And the love that we have within us is that love. And we must be able to look in the mirror, look into our own soul, and have an intense feeling of deep, constant affection for our beautiful life force. We must connect with that. We must recognize our beautiful divine qualities and attributes. We have to be concerned for our own welfare. And we must learn to be limitless with the love that we see within our own heart towards ourself first. We need to learn to take pleasure in our presence. In our, we look at deep into our own heart, and we see and recognize something profoundly beautiful and powerful, and that's the life force that is within us. And until we grasp uh, the magic and wonder of who we are, love is creation. We are created. We are love. There's no limit on us except that which we put upon ourselves. There's no conditions except that which we haven't worked through yet, right? There's no dark side to love. There's no fear. If it's there, it's because we haven't worked through that yet. We still have some overlays going on. But at the core of our being, the divine love that created us, that is with us all the time, is ecstatic about who we are and the fact that we're here moving through this life, and really is here to support us. And it is our sanctuary within our body, within our inner self. We can slip inside and be in this bliss, be in this safety, be in this love, and be in this limitless creativity. In a moment, we can slip in and refresh like a little heart spa treatment, right? And it's a soft, warm landing pad that enfolds us. That's always there to come to the forefront of our awareness. Always there to look beyond uh, what we're thinking in our brain and experiencing in our body, and support us lovingly with what we need. And we cannot even begin to do that for another until we have received it for ourselves from within ourselves. So we come here deeply loved. We come here, we're seen, we're known, we're not judged, we're protected, we're completely funded, we're delighted in, we're hardwired for our unique life expression. It's here for us, and it's personal to each one of us. We were created in a very personal, intimate way to be uniquely different from everyone else. And that's mirrored so much in nature. It's really fascinating. Like the killer whales all have a unique um, dorsal fin fingerprint, so to fin print. We have fingerprints. Seahorses, there's millions of them, right? If you've ever seen them being born, they're just like flying everywhere. Each one's crown is different. Like we're all, life force is beautiful and unique and separate. Like if we're worried about being noticed or being unique or being different, we already are. We came that way. And it's up to us to then go in and begin to trust the beauty that's within us, trust the deep profound love that is here, that brought us here and is here with us, and to begin to allow vulnerability with our maker within our sanctuary. And then we can be giving that vulnerability, we can be presenting ourselves in a very beautiful, useful way in our lives to really affect change in the energy around us and elevate others. And this is the only life we get like this one, to just bring it down to to this. This is our beautiful, perfect life. This is the one that we get to live and experience the joys of our soul. We are powerful to change, create, transform, and experience all the love, all the joy, all the goodies, everything that we are, is within us, that we feel, that we're feeling, all that's here for us. We have to boldly go where no one else can go, and that is deep into the sanctuary of our own soul, to really connect with the power and the love and the life that we were made with, so that we begin to glow from within the center of life, instead of affecting the outside and trying to pull it in. We are going in, reconnecting, really profoundly grateful and joyous about our own existence and our own special qualities. And that begins to allow them to blossom and flow out into uh, the work of our hands, or some form of service or art or whatever it is. It's what is exciting to you. We are all wired differently, and we're all bringing magic through our lives to this earth. And it's up to us to go in and allow the love to touch us in such a way that we begin to emerge as the beautiful, unique, different, um, individual creatures that we are. And that is the only way that love is going to work outside of that. there, there will be struggles, and there will be this and there will be that. But when we know how deeply we are loved, we know that the fabric of our being is woven together with that deep divine love, then there is no fear in love, and there is openness, and there is vulnerability, and there is innocence in our life expression and our relationships, and there is a lot of clarity, and there's it's a homecoming, because we're not um, looking out at what's happening. We are at peace within our life, and we're moving in our life path, and it's being made clear to us. Nothing's being withheld from us. It's a matter of evolving and growing so that we can see what's there in front of us. It's all there for us. There's enough goodies for everybody. The process of our life is the path and the journey, and how we evolve out of what we lived through so far, how we evolve and become divine, emanating, loving creatures, how we evolve out from under what we've been taught and what we've experienced and what we've perceived, and all of that. We are unraveling and setting ourselves free. So that is my message for today. And simple, but not. Go in the front of the mirror and really look and say, am I being unconditional, or am I being conditional? And does it matter? And just really, am I so in love with myself? I want what's best for me. Am I worth it? Or get in there and be like, I need guidance. I need a more opening, a more expression of love and vulnerability in my life. Yeah, it's that simple. Thank you. So it is a beautiful, simple, and profound, but it is who we are and what we're made of. And we're all sparkly little fairy dust blowing around. So we will go into a meditation. It's a shorter class. That's okay. And we'll spend some time in love. And I will pause at the end if you have any questions or comments. So get yourself comfortable. Get yourself comfortable. Close your eyes.